What would you do if you saw someone passed out on the street? Many people would panic and consider calling for someone, or an ambulance, or using an AED. They would be able to come up with good choices. But what about pets, such as dogs and cats? What would you do if they passed out all of a sudden? Call the ambulance? Use an AED? Or call someone for help? Could you save the life of your beloved pet? Hello everyone! I'm here to guide you through these videos and help you with your studies. Let's learn first aid methods for pets together with these videos. As we've seen in the introduction of this video, if we don't know what to do when our beloved pets suddenly pass out, we might not be able to save them. This course is for those of you who don't know what to do. Get global standard life-saving training to save your pets' lives. The goal is to perform CPR correctly while keeping them alive until a vet or your doctor can help them. In these Pet BLS certification learning videos, you will study the following topics. Let's get started and follow the table of contents. First, let me explain how to study for the Pet BLS certification. You'll study for the Pet BLS certification by watching these videos. You can study anytime, anywhere, as long as you have an internet connection. Study at your convenience, such as at home or during your commute to work. The first thing you will learn in these videos is BLS knowledge. Learn and acquire the correct knowledge before mastering practical skills. In these videos, you will learn practical skills and techniques of Pet BLS, as well as the knowledge in Chapter 1. Practical skills cannot be mastered by watching these videos alone. Using the Pet BLS training equipment, giving it a try while watching these videos is crucial. That's it for how to study for the Pet BLS certification. First, let's acquire correct knowledge on BLS, which is what we'll be studying. BLS stands for Basic Life Support. When we get injured in our daily lives, we do what we can before going to the hospital, right? This is called first aid treatment. The method of this first aid treatment depends on the severity of the injury. If the injury is not life-threatening, such as an abrasion or a sprain, we can treat it by methods such as keeping it warm, stopping the bleeding, or fixation. These measures are classified as first aid. They're easy procedures that anyone can perform for minor everyday injuries. On the other hand, BLS is classified differently from first aid. This method includes performing CPR, using AED, and removing foreign body in the airway when the patient is under a life-threatening condition. The BLS that you will learn in these Pet BLS certification videos include areas such as CPR that are directly related to life. In human healthcare, an organization called the International Liaison Committee on Resuscitation conducted an extensive literature review. Thus, guidelines were developed based on scientific evidence. This ensures that medical personnel are thoroughly trained. In addition, the general public who are not medical professionals can receive training from the fire department, school, and when they get their driver's license, having many chances to practice. The contents of training are also consistent with that of medical facilities. This is why, in the case of humans, we can save many lives. But what about pets? Various recommendations have been published, and CPR guidelines for dogs and cats do exist, but they don't have as much scientific evidence as the guidelines for humans. There aren't many chances to receive training, and there is inconsistency in the content between medical professionals and the general population. In other words, unlike humans, there has not been scientific evidence for pets. The CPR performed by medical professionals and the general population have been inconsistent, since various methods of CPR have been performed. This could put pets under disadvantageous circumstances. That's where Recover comes in. They received advice from an organization specializing in CPR for humans. The International Liaison Committee on Resuscitation conducted an extensive and organizational literature review involving over 100 veterinary specialists and developed CPR guidelines for dogs and cats. In other words, the CPR guidelines for dogs and cats published by Recover is based on scientific evidence. And these Recover CPR guidelines are the only official pet CPR approved by the American College of Veterinary Emergency and Critical Care and the Veterinary Emergency and Critical Care Society. Of course, these videos will follow the CPR algorithm published by Recover. It may seem technical and difficult, but these videos are designed to help you learn that difficult content easily by combining live action and animation. You'll be fine as long as you follow these videos, so don't worry. However, there is something we would like you to do as a student, and it's very important. That is, to practice what you have learned. In order to save lives, only watching videos once or taking part in a few training sessions is not enough to master real skills. It's like cooking. It feels like you can cook if you watch TV or look at a recipe book. If you try once and succeed, you feel like you can cook well. But if you attempt cooking without a recipe the next time, you might not be so confident about serving that food. In order to make it your signature dish, you need to keep cooking it every day. The research you put in to make the food taste good allows you to discover tricks, secret ingredients, and how to cook more efficiently. It's the same with Pet BLS. By getting regular training on what you have learned, you can save your pet's life in an emergency. In order to help you, we have received advice from the Japanese Veterinary Emergency and Critical Care Society and developed the exclusive Pet BLS certification training equipment for home use. By using this, you don't have to go to a training session. You can get training at home in an environment similar to a real situation. Master the skills to save your pet by practicing repeatedly. Including this training, the pet rescue chain is crucial for saving pets' lives. At our training center, repeated training and this pet rescue chain are believed to be vital to save pets' lives. The pet rescue chain includes 1. Preventing cardiac arrest by having routine medical checkups. 2. Routine BLS training by owners. 3. Early recognition of cardiac arrest and BLS in the event of cardiac arrest. 4. Taking the pet to a medical facility and receiving ALS advanced life support from a vet. This is the pet rescue chain. It's essential not to miss any of these. Number 1 and 4 are things that any pet owner would do. Yes, the key to saving your pet's lives lies in BLS training and practice. Your love for your pet will keep this chain going